Hello everybody, I'm Terry Brooks. Welcome to Life in a Poem. I'm going to start this new series of videos, and it's all about poems that were created from life situations that I've been in my life. Things that have changed my mind about the way I see things in the world, and people who have touched my heart. So I write poems for them. So we're going to start out with this one. This is my first video that I'm going to be shooting. And this is a very special one to me. And I'm going to tell you a little story about my life, my wife. When I was young, I used to go and play pool tournaments. I wasn't very good at it, but I enjoyed it. I loved the competition. There was a little place in between Dayton and Cincinnati that had a little pool tournament. So I went down there to play some pool. I was never a big person as far as going out to drink and hitting the bars and all that kind of stuff. I just like to go enjoy shooting pool and with the people and the competition. So I was down there in a tournament, and I was there for quite a while, and never had a waitress come up to ask me if I wanted something to drink or anything. Then finally, after probably about 30 minutes or so, a lady come up and she asked me if I'd like something. Well, back then when I was young, I had a little bit of a temper, and so I really spoke my mind about things. So I told her off. Told her it was the worst waitress I ever had in my life. Said, I've been here for 30 minutes and you never show up to ask me if I want anything to drink. So she just looked at me. She says, well, would you like something to drink now? I said, yes. So I ordered a beer. So she went. She got me a beer, brought it to me. And so I continue with my tournament. Of course, you play a game and then you have to sit out for a little while and play again. Well, it wasn't very much longer. She come back and asked me if I needed something else to drink. And I said, okay, I'll take water with lemon. And then as she went to get my drink, I got to thinking, this lady has enough nerve to come back to me after I chewed her out and asked me if I want something to drink. And I thought about that, and I said, well, you know what? I'm going to ask this lady out. So that night went on, and I left. So about a week or so later, I went back down there. I sat around for a little while, and she come up and asked me if I wanted something to drink. I said yes, and I ordered my drink. So when she come back, I started talking to her, kind of flirting with her, and I asked her if she would like to go out with me. She looked me straight in the eye. She said, no. She says, you're too ugly and you're too old. I thought, oh my gosh, what do I say now? So she gave me my drink and she walked away. So, I was approximately 29 at that time, and I think she might have been 21. So I didn't think I was too old, and I didn't think I was too ugly. You know how men are, we conceited anyways. So I went through the night, and I went home. About a week later, I come down there again, and went through the same routine one more time. She come and waited on me, and asked me what I would like to drink. So I ordered my drink. Then when she brought my drink back, I said, I tell you what. She was, she had been married and she had 2 kids. They were little kids. I think one was about 3 or 4. The other one was, I don't know, maybe a year old. And I said, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll take you and your kids to a circus for a night if you'll go out with me. So she said yes. So that was the start of a really interesting, long relationship. We ended up getting married, and we was married for 20 years. Probably the most perfect marriage I could ever ask for. We got along really good. We did everything together. We actually started a business together, which I'm still participating in today. And we went fishing together. Never been fishing before in her life. And she fell in love with the sport. We had many beautiful fishing trips. And on our fishing trips, we'd split them up, you know. It would be like so many days fishing and so many days taking the kids to a museum or someplace in the area. That would be entertaining for the kids also. Well, through all these years of this great marriage and us getting along really good, she knew I wrote poems. And she always asked me to write a poem, a special poem for her. Well, we was together for 20 years, and I never was able to write a poem. I don't know why. I guess because she filled my heart, and I had no place there to write a poem. So before I had the chance to write her a poem, something sudden happened and she passed away. She was 43 years old. It was just a sudden illness that came up on her, and the good Lord took her away. So about a year or so afterwards, I was finally able to write her a poem. And I know now that her not being present in the moment, that she's not going to be able to see the poem. But I'm hoping, goodwill, that the Lord carries my voice up into heavens so she can hear the poem that I have wrote for her. The poem is called Crystal Light Angel. I woke in the morning to a sunrise shooting crystal light through the sky. An angel it had to be. Warming my heart, melting the snow around my bare feet, for my love had fallen upon me. I reached my hand out to pull her closer. As our hands touched, I could feel the warmth of the crystal light. Her beauty lit the sky. Tears dropped from my eyes. For an angel, it had to be. I woke in the morning only to realize it was a dream. But my dreams are what makes life worth living for. Honey, I want you to know I still love you. I'll love you forever. And God bless you.